Hello, this is Mrs. Ross, and it looks like I'm not going to be back at the school until Wednesday. So I went ahead and made a video for Monday and Tuesday, so you'll kind of follow this along. You have the lesson planner for the entire week, and I'll show you that here in a minute. But let's go ahead and go to our page, and we'll scroll down. On the top of this is going to be the video I'm currently making. You are welcome to join the Science 7 quizzes class. I'm going to need everybody to do that at some point. I'm hoping that's not a debacle. I hope that the link works is really all that I hope. The weekly lesson planners, I've uploaded this week's lesson planner. Let's see what we're doing today. So today it says keep the Module K Unit 1 Lesson 1 notes. We will have a quiz over these notes when we get a chance to discuss them. I'm not sure when that's going to be. I really need to get back to school and see how you guys are doing first. But do not lose these notes, okay? You do need to complete and turn in the Balanced and Unbalanced Forces lab due today at the end of class. I've got 2 people that have turned that in. That has to be turned in on Schoology in the correct assignment. Let me show you where that's at. If we go back to our home page, we click here, and here, and here. And we go to labs, and it is this lab. It is in PowerPoint. Okay, so that's what the lab looks like. If you feel like you need more time, you're welcome to email me. The other thing that kind of showed up here, this virtual lab sliding downhill, that should be turned in. I believe 5 people turned that in. And then we'll talk about this. This hasn't been assigned yet. So let's go back to our agenda. So that's a lab. And then there's a biblical integration, balanced and unbalanced forces discussion. Let's find that discussion. So if I go back to the first page here, and I go to Module K, Unit 1, Lesson 1, here is the discussion. And this is something I'd like for you to finish in class today. It says, we see many times in the Bible in quote-unquote unbalance. God loves to show his strength by supporting the underdog. I can think of battles in the Old Testament and how Jesus ministered in the New Testament as examples of God's affection for the outcast. As we study forces, balanced and unbalanced, can you think of a way that balanced and unbalanced forces reflect the character of God? If you do not remember any of the characteristics of God, or you only remember a few and you'd like to see more, feel free to search characteristics of God on the internet, and then see if any of those remind you of the balanced and unbalanced forces you guys have been learning about. So you're going to comment below balanced or how balanced or unbalanced forces or which one. You can pick one or pick both. It doesn't matter. Reflect God's character. Please do not type IDK or IDC or I don't know. Take a minute to think about it. Do a little bit of research and write a comment that is thoughtful, please. Thank you. And so that's the biblical integration. And then it says start the Module K Unit 1 Lesson 2 Gravity and Friction notes. Now those aren't going to be due until it says Friday. I don't meet with you guys Friday, so that's going to have to be Thursday. I'll have to change that on your thing. Anywho, right, so let me show you where those are at. So we go here, and we go here, go here, and they are right here. If you normally do them on paper, you're going to want to open these and download them, which is this little arrow that moves over here. Download them on Word, open them up, and you'll want to print them from here. If you normally type yours out, make sure you click Enable Editing, File, Save As, the very first thing you do. Because if you start typing, you might forget to save it. You're going to need to save it in your OneDrive under your Science folder, 21-22 Science folder. Okay? Okay. Let's go back to here. And that's all I have for Monday. Let me go ahead and talk about Tuesday, and you can see Wednesday and Thursday here. I'm hoping to be there Wednesday and Thursday, so I'm not going to cover that. But you're going to continue on Tuesday the notes, and then you're going to start the motion and forces in motion lab. So let me show you where that's at. we start from the beginning, click that one. This is in lesson 2, labs and activities. That's not it. Oh shoot, it's in lesson 1, my bad. So go back to lesson 1. Labs. Here it is, forces in motion. Okay, so this is a virtual lab. It's accessible on the PhET website. The PhET website is a physics and chemistry and math website that's run by the University of Colorado. It says open the attached Word document. You may print this document and answer on paper, or you can answer it digitally. If you choose to answer digitally, make sure you open the document, enable editing, and save that document to 2021-22 science folder on the OneDrive, and then start to answer the questions. So this is what the document looks like. Okay, and you'll do the enable editing, and you'll file save as, okay, I'm not going to do it, but it has a question up here that you'll answer. And then down here, it says open up the PhET link, PhET forces and motion link. And then it has these different tasks, and it kind of shows you what the task is like. You're supposed to follow these instructions, predict the movement of the cart. What is the actual movement of the cart? And then what is the sum of the forces? It's either 0, or it's so many to the right, or so many to the left, okay? There's task 2, task 3, task 4, and then it has some follow-up questions, okay? Let me show you what the website looks like. Oh, okay, there we go. So if I click that, it should take me to the website. We're going to click on this one, net force. You're going to go ahead and click on the sum of the value of the sum of the forces. I don't know, maybe values, we'll see. And I think one of the first things you're supposed to do is put the same person, and you can see the sum of the forces here, it's left 150 newtons. So on your paper, if that was all I was supposed to do, you can predict the movement. That's either going to be right or wrong. The actual movement would be left, and the sum of the forces would be 150. So that's how you're going to record your answer. I think that maybe you put, okay. All right, so that's how that works. And that is Tuesday. That's not going to be due till Thursday. There is an early finisher Generation Genius video. Let me show you how to get to that. So come down here. I think it's in lesson 2. Yep. And you just click on this. And it opens up a video about gravity in the universe. So it's an interesting video if you, and it will definitely support what you're learning. So that's what this is. You're welcome to look at Wednesday and Thursday, but like I said, my plan is to be there. I am planning on having a quiz on Thursday over those notes. When I get back, we may have to change that, but I don't anticipate that at this time. If you have any questions, feel free to email me, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you so much. Have a great Monday, guys.